Hey guys, welcome back to the Lunchtime Chat. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. This is it. Hi guys, welcome.
Nice.
In this unfamiliar setting, in our bedrooms, for episode
This is my
18.
living room, not my bedroom.
Yeah, sorry, Chris's kitchen. For episode 18 of the Lunchtime Chat.
What?
It's your kitchen, no?
My kitchen.
That's
No,
your
no,
dining area.
my
Sorry.
living room.
Living room, right. Yeah, this is very strange for us because we've never actually recorded at home before. This is our first time recording at home, and so it took a bit of a while just to get everything set up, know how to actually record the thing. Let me just check if I'm recording. Sorry. Yes, we're recording. We're good.
Yeah, man, I just need to type my essay while we're doing this.
All right, go on. So we actually got a few ideas from everyone as to what to do during our week at home, just to make it a bit more interesting. But we just thought the cooking one last time was quite a big deal for us. It took a long time to edit and stuff like that. So just
Yeah, that was really nice.
And we were pretty disorganized this week for some reason, so we just thought let's just do a normal chat. Let's see how it goes online, and yeah, this is it. Welcome.
You can see it is lunchtime chat.
It is lunchtime. I just had my lunch on my plate right there, but Chris is.
Just have my peanut butter sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What do you have, Chris?
Yeah, that's how you
Is that
stay
just
so
like
strong.
pasta, no sauce, just like straight pasta.
No sauce. Yeah, maybe a bit of ketchup.
Ketchup.
I had a bit of a cherry jam and peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter spread.
Delicious.
Delicious, really.
Chris, what's in your pasta, man?
I've made spaghetti carbonara.
All right.
But the problem was I didn't have any like bacon or guanciale to do anything with, so I just used like shreds of ham.
Yeah.
This is virtual learning.
Yeah.
Back down to the bare necessities. It's really bad. I need to go shopping.
Did you use cream?
No, I never use cream.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I always use cream.
I always use just pasta water, and then the egg and the parmesan mixed together makes the creaminess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Well done, Christopher.
Yeah, because you're Italian, Will, so this is all quite personal to you, right? Cooking methods and everything.
Well, could you speak a bit of Italian for us? Like, oh my god, you're so hot, Italian.
Yeah,
Whenever someone we bring up cooking, it's always like you're Italian, Will, so you gotta know how to cook.
Yeah.
Because food is such a big part of Italian.
I was shown by your cheesy beanie. Yeah, you really showed off your
Yeah,
skills.
Will's going against the stereotype there with the cheesy beanie, just like.
Yeah, no, but
it's part of the Mediterranean diet.
Really, you gotta eat at least one can of beans a day. They say a can of beans a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, mate, as they say.
And brings in the heart disease. Alright.
Anyway, we've got a few questions for today's episode, and one of them we actually had last episode, but we just forgot to answer it because I think I just skipped over it. I don't know why, but it's quite a groovy question actually. It's how would you rank the following in importance, guys? Your family, your career, or your love life. So, any thoughts? No. But let's say for us, career is school. Like, come on.
Anyway, well, Sam, can you take your glasses off and chew on the side of them? We're all doing our best thinking face right now.
Give like really chill.
Yeah, like that.
You have to look up, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, my chest set here.
What do you guys think at the moment? Oh, Christopher.
Oh my god. Sorry?
You're the only one in a relationship out of us three, right?
Sorry, what?
You're actually the only one in the relationship out of us three, so your priorities are probably different to ours, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah?
But, there are so many forms of relationships. Wouldn't you say that, a friendship is also a relationship?
Yeah, but that's not the question.
Yeah, exactly, Chris.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
It's family, career, or love life.
Oh, okay. Well, I would place family and love life number one, and then career second tier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So if we have a podium of 1, 2, 3, shared first place is family, love life, and then second comes career.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the question.
That was the question.
Yeah, how would you rank it? How would you rank it importance? Yeah, but you're saying they tie, mate.
Okay.
What about you, Will?
Mate, career, mate, because nothing beats the hustle, mate.
Yeah, it's all about the hustle, yeah.
Never stops.
Chasing the bag.
I was such a hustler all the way to that 4.
Mate, yeah, exactly. Like 34%. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Now, probably I'd say love life probably last because like I think it's just like an extra. It's not really like a needed. You know what I mean? Like you can live without it.
Yeah.
Like family definitely first.
Yep.
Because that's the most important thing I think, and then career second. So I think you should definitely pick your career over your love life. For example, if I got a girlfriend now, and I wouldn't let that affect like my university choice or like my life choice like for after school. You know, I know like some people have like thought about that for like university with their girlfriend or boyfriend, but like mate, no way. Like
Yeah.
that's so like that's so beyond me how like people can like imagine mate you get accepted to like a really really good like uni and then your girlfriend wants to go to another uni and it's like oh yeah you're coming with me to like that really awful uni that like doesn't
if anyone does that they're obviously an idiot. Not that I mean like we're in a very particular case when you have a girlfriend when you're like or a boyfriend when you're 17 18 but I mean let's say when you're older in life and it's like you've got a wife or something and okay, you can either get promoted and you need to move away to like Singapore every other week, or you can stay in the place where you are with your family. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
A hustle, mate. I'm going to Singapore. Depends how much. Okay, no, probably not. I mean, it depends on like, yeah, no. If you're married, then definitely not. I think that's a sort of commitment that you should.
That's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm not really thinking about now. I'm thinking about with life.
I feel like because Chris has experienced an actual love life, you know what I mean? I think once you're actually in it, it can feel like it's above everything else. You know what I mean? I think it is quite important. I think.
Don't let it phase you, Chris.
Sorry?
Because I feel like, well, if you were in a relationship yourself, mate, I think you'd put love life up higher as well because you realize how much you actually love that person.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's like it just depends.
What about you? What would you put?
Yeah, I'd probably go like right now in the where I am right now, probably family, career, love life, like what Will said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how I am. And I guess in COVID it's just annoying because you can't like meet anyone because it's just like
yeah, it's crazy. Like I've been seeing the same people. Like even I haven't known, but it's also because we live in Luxembourg. Like in Luxembourg, you meet like the same people every day. Like even if it was post-COVID or pre-COVID,
you like see your teacher in the supermarket every day.
Yeah, it's like you see different people obviously every day, but it's like I don't know. For me, I think I've talked about this before. I categorize people like very quickly. So like I'll see somebody and be like, okay, that person's like that, so they're gonna be like that, and like.
Oh, so you're a judgmental person then?
Oh, so you're judgmental. You have preconceptions and bias about
so you're an awful judgmental person, Will.
No,
I'm joking.
you're just a terrible person.
No, it doesn't mean like I wouldn't.
No.
I totally understand where you're coming from, William.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
It's like the Fila Dinostompers meme, you know? It's like, okay, well, that's that kind of person. And then
you keep coming back to them.
People with like the sleeveless puffer jackets. It's like, okay, that's another group of people.
What? What?
I'll get you there, mate.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that? Guys, talking about COVID, let me see if I can get this. I think I'm going to drop all the pieces. But the other night, because I had no plans and, nothing, because it's COVID, I played chess against myself.
Chris, how... You're the only guy I know that would actually do that, Chris.
Like what move should I make?
Yeah, like tactical.
Mate, I bet you won every time.
So who won then, Chris?
Who won?
Yeah.
I got bored, so I left the game.
Oh, mate.
Mate, rage quit.
Yeah, your opponent must be angry, mate.
My opponent got really, really mad.
Did you start playing it because of the Queen's Gambit?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
My mum and I will play sometimes.
I want to watch that. Apparently it's really good.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, so... Also with COVID, I feel like everything we talk about in this podcast is like all COVID, don't you think? Like,
I guess it's because it occupies our lives quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious. Like in like 300 years, people are gonna look back at this and be like, "Wow, so this is what it was like living as a teenager through COVID." We should have called it like the COVID Diaries.
I think there's so much of that already.
If we had like continued this after, like we'd have to change our name.
No, the lunchtime chat's fine.
Lunchtime chat's good, mate. It's because we have at lunch, mate. Every single time we talk at lunch.
Actually, there's this Danish podcast where they, like, every year they meet up for lunch with, like, the prime minister and talk to them. just over lunch, and you can hear like the clanking and the chewing sounds. When COVID is done, or like when restaurants open, maybe in a few months, let's go to an actual place where we can like set up a phone and record us three like eating live.
Well, I think doing it in a restaurant would be difficult, Chris, because I think.
I mean, just special arrangement for us. They give us like the table with isolated sound walls around us.
Yeah, right, like Sushi Trade, we could do like a challenge, like who can eat the most.
Will keeps coming back to that challenge.
That was one of our suggestions from one of our viewers. They said, do eat as many calories as you can in one day and record it on like a fitness app or something.
You guys weren't so keen on that.
Yeah, because it's so much like film yourself eating and then putting the camera back down. It's like I can imagine myself editing that at the end of the day would be like hell. Just like compiling all those videos.
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be really fun, but like, our fan base isn't big enough for me to put the effort in for that. It's just like.
Yeah, but once we hit 400 likes on one of our things,
well, that's never gonna happen.
What are we averaging? Like 2?
Now we're
3.
Our recent one got like 30.
Whoa!
So, we were averaging like 600, 60, 70, and we went back up to 100 for our cooking, and then we went back down to 30, our lowest ever. So
it was like our online stuff a lot more.
Come a bit closer to the mic, William.
So the viewers must like our online stuff a lot more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think because it's interactive, you know what I mean. I think it's so much more entertaining when we do like a cook-off like that.
Yeah, it's because they like seeing our beautiful faces.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually thinking of something the other day. Just came across my mind. Do you think us three would become friends if we were to meet like tomorrow? Let's say we'd never met each other and we went to like a football game and we met each other.
That's such a weird thought. That's so weird.
Sam knows the answer.
What do you know the answer?
Sam would like me. It's just like it's like an 8.
No,
I don't think so. I
would like you a lot. I think.
This guy like farting and like.
No, I would like you now, like a lot more than I did. You know what I mean? It's easy to say that because like I'm friends with you, but like I don't know. I feel like we're very similar, Will, in our tastes. You know what I mean?
Well, I think Will is of us three. I think we can all agree Will is the most outgoing, right?
You're quite shy, Will.
I can be shy. I can be super shy.
Yeah.
But I'm only shy when like, fucking Sam, you always do this. Like whenever there's like a girl who like I don't know, fancy or something, who like walks into like a bar, it's like, Will, go talk to her. Like Will, like, really loud. Like
I've never done that.
He's just egging you on, you know. He just wants you to do well.
I'm on your side, Will.
I go super red.
I'm working with you, mate. Not against you.
I'm embarrassed because I go super red.
Oh.
Like everyone that knows me knows that.
I know. I used to go red all the time, man. I hate that so much. Just like, not anymore, mate.
Everyone goes like, "Oh, you're getting red."
Yeah, and then you go more red.
It just gets so much worse. You're like,
why are you red? Like, oh.
You're just like boiling up. It's really nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, Chris. Would we be friends if we like met each other? I think so because like we only became friends quite recently as well. Like, well, recently in like what 6 years ago, but still.
No, seventh grade. I would say it was like.
It was like okay, so 4 years ago. It's quite recent actually.
So you guys we didn't talk to each other.
We probably did. Like we went to like parties with each other when we were like 5, but like never good friends. You know what I mean?
Sam was always with like the Gaute gang.
No, I was never. I was like Raph. I was never with that guy. I was with like who was I with? I don't remember who I was with. Like it's like Raul.
Yeah.
Or, like.
Oh yeah, my God, him. Do you remember João?
Yeah, the Portuguese. It was Brazilian.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know. I think if it were to be anything, if we were to, I don't know, what setting would we meet each other in? Let's say we're going to
a laser.
Let's just say we're going to some like party and we don't know each other.
Yeah.
I think the one to approach the other person first would definitely be Will.
Yeah.
I'm not a good person at doing that. I'm sort of like.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a lot more like outgoing when I met people, but then I don't know. It makes me cringe now. You know when like I'm sure it's happened to you where like you meet someone once and then they like I don't know they like jump on you the next time you see them and it's like you still like know them, but I think you're like best friends. I don't know. Okay, that sounds like really like snobbish coming out of my mouth, but like I think I've slowed down a little bit more, like on the when I meet people, but which is kind of bad considering in like a couple of years' time we're gonna have to meet like a bunch of new people. For the
You'll be
first time.
fine. You guys will be fine, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
why do you say
okay.
you guys? You'll be fine as well, Chris. No.
No, but I mean, aren't you going to the same university? That's why.
Don't know yet.
We're looking at
We're
the
probably
same one.
Okay.
you applied to Loughborough.
I was looking at Loughborough and then I showed Will, but Will had like no idea about the university. Now he like fucking loves it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Isn't it really nice, Will?
It's so sick, man. It's so cool. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, put my word.
You know, Sam, there's 2 levels of sport there. I think you told me that, but there's the top level of sport at Loughborough. For example, the top rugby team. They like play against other like universities, but then there's like I forgot what they call them. It's like accommodation sports, right? So you play for your accommodation. So you know how there's like 10 different accommodations,
Yeah.
like types of housing and all of that. They play against each other, which is so cool.
Yeah.
So you have to like find people in your own housing to like.
Well, what if you like on a fluke end up in the engineering accommodation and your team's just like really crap?
yeah. Engineers could be good at rugby. You never know.
They're not.
They're like building.
Calculate. I don't know. I was actually looking at going to engineer school, but I've completely removed that now because I just doing physics over and over again in class just makes me realize I'm not an engineer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right. You guys have that where like with universities, you know how like right now is the time of our lives where we're all like really like looking into universities and like right this time. Well, do you ever get it where like just the slightest thing like changes your opinion on something like university related? It's like you watch like a movie and you're like, oh, I want to do this or like I want to do that. And it kind of scares me how like easily I fit. It makes me think like once I start studying something, what if I don't like it? You know what I mean? Like I know you can always change and you can always adapt, but like I don't
That's
know.
why in Denmark it's very like normal to take a few years before you even go to university to figure out what you want to do.
No, that's quite common though. That people change courses midway because they just feel like they don't like it, and usually they find like what they like afterwards. But like, you shouldn't be scared. I don't know. It's like if you feel like you want to do something, just go for it. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be held back
Wait,
by
what
the
are you
fact
guys
that.
looking at?
Huh?
Like subjects? What subjects are you looking at?
I want to study international relations of some sort.
What does that
I think you'd be
entail?
great at that.
Thanks, man. But it branches off so much. Like international relations can be like categorized as like 5, 10 different things. Like it's I'm
Wow.
rated. Nice.
Oh, you got Zoom Premium?
No, that was in premium. Why? What happened?
It's just updated, so it's like unlimited minutes. That's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry, mate. That's what I do, mate. That's what happens when I'm the host, mate.
It's because it sounds like Wi-Fi like programs it, so like it's like
Yeah.
No, Will, you speak Italian. What do you speak? Italian, French, English.
Yeah.
You know, you could be a good Southern European like management man.
yeah.
Connect that bit of Europe to the north.
Yeah, I can like figure out like the like Italian economic crisis. You know what I mean? I can like Oh.
And how about you, Sam? What are you looking at?
I was looking at geography courses. I think like with economics, a bit of economics. Just talk about like. Honestly, it's not very clear for me right now, man. But like, I enjoyed.
It's totally fine.
I enjoy geography the most, like out of my subjects, I'd say, like actual content. So probably that. And
It is really interesting.
I know it branches off into lots of different jobs as well, which is good.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you want to study PP?
What's that?
And a PPE.
PPE.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to study that. No.
Oh really?
That's Raphael.
No, that's
Raphael
okay.
wants to do PPE,
Yeah.
I think.
I was gonna do business, economics, and social studies, but then I don't want to do business and econ like in one course. I don't want to do that.
Mate, I don't see you as like a business
Yeah.
man. Do you know what I mean?
Um,
No, I think you'd be great in like a corporate environment, but I mean like business. You know, like hello, business. Yeah. I mean, like, come on. We all know who I'm talking about.
All right, guys. Anything else to say about universities? Any hopes?
I might end up in the UK as well. Actually,
What, Cambridge?
where Chris?
I'm applying to Cambridge and UCL.
Damn.
So, you know, if we all end up in the UK, I'll be in Cambridge. Maybe if I make it in. Jesus.
If you,
Will, can your dad like help me?
Yeah, he does practice interviews. Like,
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'll get you involved. But mate, it's me doing the interview.
That'd be so nice. Imagine that the whole requirement is to enter Cambridge is like fart right now.
Give me your best fart right now, or give me your
Under
best
pressure. Under pressure.
Scottish accent right now. Your best Indian accent.
Fart in an Indian accent right now. Okay.
So Chris, if you get a choice between if you get into both your Danish university and Cambridge, what are you gonna choose?
Probably the Danish one.
All right. But is that tougher than Cambridge?
They're equal. They're both 39 points, I think.
Wait, so what's your fallback university if you don't get 39?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
I don't have one. I was talking to my mum yesterday about it, and I said, like, this is really crap. I don't have a fullback university. And she was just like, why are you even worrying about that? If you don't get in, that's fine. You'll just take a year and build up what you need to get in.
Yeah.
That's a really calm approach. I like that.
So
like, my dad's all like you need to like get your shit together.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the next question? The one that's like, we can totally talk about it for more than 1 minute.
Yeah. Well, it's basically the worst lockdown trim.
Boy, I wonder whose it was.
Well, in case you guys didn't see, I actually got buzz cut over the Luxembourgish first lockdown between like was it March and like May or something, May or June, and I just thought my hair was getting long. It was right at the beginning. I just thought it'll grow back by the time I get back to school, so I buzzed all my hair off. I got a picture of it. We can put it up right now. Bang.
God,
but yeah,
look how bald it is.
And yeah, that's basically what I did. And I told you to get a buzz cut, Will, but you didn't do it.
No.
You actually challenged both of us. You challenged us two and someone else to do it.
Why didn't you do it, guys?
I don't know, mate. Like, I don't know. I kind of wanted to, but like,
I wish now that I had done it back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mate, I'm gonna be bald in like 10 years anyways. Like, I'd rather enjoy my hair now. And look at Steph. Look how unhappy Steph is for this.
Yeah, he got so sad when he did it.
No, I don't want to be like that. Like,
Oh, good.
yeah, I need my hair. Like, I don't know what I'd do without it.
Did you guys ever like give one of your family members a haircut during the first lockdown? I gave my mum a haircut because her hair was like too long.
No,
I had to do it.
I shaved both my brother's heads.
You did that?
Yeah.
You then drop a rock on them.
I did Josh first, and then Zach wanted to do it, and then since they both did it, I was like, I may as well do it as well. So I just did it as well.
Well, I thought you were gonna dye it. I remember you went into it saying that you were gonna like dye it pink or something.
I think I was gonna dye it blonde or something. I don't think it was pink.
What about a blonde buzz cut?
Oh,
And then when it grows out, you've just got like a stub of white at the top.
Yeah, like frosted tips.
Delicious. Oh, Guy Fieri.
I think my hair comes second worst. Like, I had really long hair, and my dad cut my hair, so like the side was like shaved, and the top was just like so long it would like flop like on like one side like a lot.
Wait, what about your I was gonna say your beard? You grow out like a fat beard.
Oh yeah, I grew up.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you there. I'll send a picture, Sam. I have one of Will's like photos.
I have a better one. I took a selfie. I'll put it up right here. Yeah, so
selfie with my beard.
Basically, like before lockdown, I started to notice that like I was growing stubble, so I would shave a lot. And then I was just kind of curious. I wanted to see like where I was at in terms of like beard growth. So it was kind of gross, like really gross. Like it wasn't like really stubbly. It was like long. So there were like, it wasn't like very thick, but there were like lots of individual long hairs. So like I'd be able to like pull them, and like I remember like here I could pull it and like into my mouth if I wanted to. It was like really long.
It's hailing outside.
It's hailing, mate. In Steinswood, sunny.
Yes, sunny here as well, mate.
Root down all hail.
That's crazy.
But I hope it shows up in the sound thing. No, that's the worst though, Will. Like a beard, but it's not dense. It's just like individual long puberty ones.
Yeah, like really patchy.
So gross, mate.
I'm so excited to have a beard though when I'm older. Like a nice like.
My dad grew a ginger beard. Like his is naturally ginger, so mine might be a bit ginger as well.
Really?
Actually.
Yeah, my dad's
my
ginger.
was so weird. My dad, he was blonde and had a ginger beard.
It's got to do with dominant and recessive alleles, mate. That's what you get when you do biology, mate. You learn
Biology
all
guy
about
knows everything, mate.
the study of insects, mate.
Biology, isn't that cool?
We all do different sciences.
Yeah.
Wow.
We do.
Did you look at that?
How are you guys holding up this week with virtual learning? I found myself being so much less active than I was I'd set out to be at the beginning of the week. I was like, yeah, I'll kill this virtual learning week, and wake up at 8 every morning, shower and stuff. This morning I woke up at 8:43, rolled over out of bed, and had my tartans on while first conference went. I really had to make sure my camera wasn't on so they couldn't see my face.
I can't do that. I have to have a shower to properly focus in my.
I always have a good shower. I wake up just a little bit early before the conference. But mate, for me, this virtual learning week, I really thought it was going to be a piece of cake. I really thought it was going to be a really easy week because the last 2 weeks have been really stressful. And then you know how all of the test taking has to be in class basically. So I took all of my class tests last week and the week before, but then every single written assignment has been fucking bombarded into this week. So this week is I've had 7 essays to write, and it's
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, next week
I
have so much next week. I have I have so much. Yeah.
I'm so done with it.
So in physics, we have a test every month.
So you're prepared,
There's
mate.
no such thing as. The thing is, Mr. Uran has explained really nicely to us that this is only going to help us. The more that we get tested, the more we know
It's true.
that we're good, what we need to work on. So I agree with the policy. It's just a bit you need to get used to it.
I love those IB teachers who just give it to us how it is. Do you know what I mean? They're I'm going to try and help you get through this course and pass this course. There's no bollocks. There's no oh, I'm going to give you this little test. No, but they're really upfront about it. You know what I mean? They're yes, it's going to be very hard, but we're going to get through that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how it is in geography. She teaches us how to play the IB game, as she calls it. You know what I mean? So she teaches us all of the skills that we need to do as best we can in the exams and in the course, which is really, really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, guys, I think it's time to wrap it up. Joe's got another virtual lesson in about 5 minutes. I'd say this went all right for our first virtual.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Guys, before we leave, I think we should all put on our favorite background, just
Right.
quickly.
Here we
I
go.
can't do it. My laptop software isn't good.
Come on, come on.
How do I do it?
Right.
How do I do it? Can I do it? Oh, it doesn't. My computer doesn't meet the requirements.
Was it
What, you got the newest Apple model?
I don't have a good enough model to do it.
Right, guys,
Right,
and with that, we're going to leave you with Yanni and William.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, see you guys.